Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Magik coming to you with another Sorare video. Now, welcome to episode 2 of the Optimizer Showdown. In this series, we put together Sorare's top optimizers heading head to head to see how they help us build smarter lineups week after week. Now, before we jump in, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the results in the future breakdowns. And also, if you're brand new to Sorare, click the link down below in the description. Grab $50 market credits to kickstart your Sorare journey, and that's a great way to help start building your lineup and learn the game, and it also helps the channel. All right, so let's get into it. Now, as we mentioned before, we're testing the top 3 Sorare NBA optimizers: Sorare Edge, Sorare NBA Jet, and top tier projections. We're using my actual gallery to build a lineups for contender. Now, I didn't do the common champion last week because I was excited and I forgot to do it, so we're gonna do that this week. And now the reason I'm going for common champion is because I can get all the cards from each different team and we can put them against each other, so we can build you can see the optimal lineup. So the competition is not just based on my gallery. You can see it based on Sorare on a whole. Because I wanted to, because some of the features that the tools offer, they offer a lineup, an optimal lineup, regardless of your gallery. Now, the only tool that I don't see that on is Sorare NBA Jet. Maybe they can add that in the future. If they do add it, maybe I can put a segment where you put all 3 of them head to head together and get all of them to be fair enough to, because each optimizer do offer, well, so Sorare Edge and top tier projections do offer a full breakdown whether you have a big gallery or not. Now, I don't see it as yet on Sorare NBA Jet, but we're gonna, hopefully they can add that feature to their tool. Maybe they offer it for a paid feature. Now we're gonna get to the meat of the bones, what everybody's been waiting for, and here are the results. Originally, I had the score input in as raw data, but I remember that the optimizers factor in your card XP level and your collection bonus, so I entered the final scores with those in mind. Here we go. The results. Now, Sorare NBA Jet scored 168 points. Sorare Edge Optimizer came up with 197 points, and top tier projections came in with 155 points. Now, my old lineup, this is my own lineup because I use the tools and I use my ball knowledge per se to configure my own. That's because that's how you should use the tools. You shouldn't be too dependent on it. You should use it and use your own knowledge and speculation to go during the week. So yeah, Sorare Edge takes week 1 of the Optimizer Showdown, and it was a big part of pairing Jalen Duren and Jarrett Allen, and a bunch of different other factors. On the other side, top tier projections had a rough week with Jalen Johnson, who was projected to have a big performance, and unfortunately he missed the second game due to injury, and that definitely tanks their total. But that's just how basketball is, and that's how the game goes, and that's how the life goes. You're gonna do the best to prepare, but you cannot predict injuries and people sitting out. So yeah, that's the results for game week 1. What I'm going to do for game week 2 to make things fair, I'm gonna build a lineup at least 1 hour before lock. We're gonna record it and build the lineups an hour before lock, so we can mitigate injuries and don't have something like this week, so we can have a fair quote unquote competition, I guess. And I just want to remind y'all real quick, I'm not getting paid to promote any of these tools. There is no discount link and there is no affiliate code that you can use. You can use them at your own discretion if you want. So what do you guys think so far? Do you guys think Sorare Edge, the top tier projection, or Sorare NBA Jet? Now, as the weeks goes on, you're going to see a lot of similarities between the optimizer picks and the optimizer lineups because of the data spread across. I believe that each tool is very good. So I believe that in the coming weeks, you're going to see all of them getting closely similar. So I'm gonna cut to the future after this because it's pretty early in lock right now. So we're not gonna put in our locks just as yet. And I'm gonna show you the picks for week 2. I just want to say before I get into showing you the locks for week 2, congrats to Sorare Edge for taking down the first week of the showdown. Let's see if if the other 2 optimizers can make a difference in week 2. Now we're gonna go with the magic of editing. We're gonna go to me setting up the optimizers and the picks. All right, chat. We're gonna do this real quick. Set these lineups real quick. First things first, we're gonna go to, I have it right here, top tier projections. Now we're going to go to my collection. Let's refresh. Fresh dashboard, my collections, limited contender. We're gonna run it. We got Jalen Johnson, Aaron Nesmith, Jarrett Allen, Cal Filipowski, Liam McNeely. We're gonna save that. I'm gonna screenshot that for later. And now we're going to go over to Sorare Edge. I'm going to do the optimization real quick. Champion, contender, optimize. Just let that run real quick. Okay, it's giving us Jalen Duren, Jarrett Allen, Aaron Nesmith, Tyree Williams, Liam McNeely. As I mentioned before earlier in the video, that we're running it back because of injuries from last week. So here we go. Limited. Let me just refresh real quick my profile. Lineup builder. Limited. Run it. All right, we got Cade, Jarrett Allen, Cal Filipowski, Max Christie, and Liam. I guess y'all can see y'all starting to see a trend. Now, the thing with Sorare NBA Jet that I kind of like, that said you can buy Herb Jones and replace Cal Filipowski, and it gives you the price of Herb Jones on the market. But I ain't doing that. All right, let's do the common champion. We're gonna run it. We got, oh, hold up. Exclude limited cards. Run it again. So it gave us Laurie, Trey Murphy, Nurkic, Miles Turner, and SGA. Common champion. Boom. Now we're gonna go over to, and we're gonna run it. In season common champion gives us SGA, D Book, Trey Wills, Rudy, and Color. Where we're gonna save that. We'll screenshot this because I need to put down the data later. The spreadsheet. And we're going to go over the, takes a minute, the optimizer to work. Love me, love me, love me. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, you want it? There we go. It's just a line. All right, we got Ant-Man. There we go. We're gonna use that one right there. Gonna mark that down. All right, so we got everything done. So once again, congrats to Sorare Edge for taking the first week showdown. All right, so once again, thank you to Sorare Edge for taking the. Congrats to Sorare Edge to taking the first week showdown. Let's see if anyone can dethrone him in week 2. If you're loving the series, hit that like, subscribe button, drop a comment down below. And which optimizers do you think will win next week? And if you're riding with Magik's I Know Ball picks. And thank you for watching. My name's Magic. I'll catch y'all next week. Peace.